Alright everyone, I wanted to quickly show you guys. As you know, the Surface 2 has been out for a while, but this is just a quick look of you're planning on getting the Surface 2 with the AT&T. This one does have the 3G, or sorry, 4G. Pretty much all the package is about the same. I've already set this up, semi-set it up. It actually looks like they're using their existing Surface 2 boxes. As you can see here, pretty much I think that what they've done is just put kind of like stickers over some of the covering from the original Surface 2 the box there, as you can see there. As you go, this is 64 gigabytes. It does come in 64 gigabytes. It's got the 4G LTE, so everything else is kind of the same, which I like. I'll be testing this out mostly like for using as a productive kind of for work, email. I know that this you can install no software or like not productive software, but applications that are native to Windows 8. Again, this is not a Windows 8 machine, full OS, but they've done a great job to make it be almost like a Windows 8. So you kind of transition over for if you have a Windows 8 machine, this will kind of fit right in. And it includes Office 2013, and now they've also included is Office, which is nice because I do use Office a lot. It's got the different bands here. I haven't been able to test it, see if it's going to be unlocked, but so far it only works on AT&T out of the box, as it's showing here, AT&T. But we'll quickly look. There's nothing much different from the original Surface. Everything is the same. Nothing has actually changed from it. Let me back this up from you. And we'll see here, just basically what I'll show you is kind of the only difference is you get is the SIM card slot. It does come with the smaller extension cord here. As you can see, this just flips right over, and this closes back up, and then here's your power cord. It is shorter than the typically the Surface Pro version one, and pretty much that's all you get. As you can see here, you just get your, if you get this version, make sure that you activate your free 1-year Skype calling, which is very nice. And then you get there's a SIM card that you come in here. You also get the 200 gigabyte storage for I believe it's 2 years. Let me see if it shows it in here, but everything will be, you get this little SkyDrive. Yeah, 200 gigabyte. It's not no longer SkyDrive, it's OneDrive. So this is probably, like, again, this is old packaging, so it's not going to have anything that's current. Let me set this aside here, and let's quickly take a look. Again, like I said, mentioned it before, if this is no different from the current Surface 2 that are out. Up in the top here you have your camera, microphone, and the sensors there. As you can see in the bottom is pretty much the same. You have the opening here where the keyboard will snap right in, the magnetizer, and this one is able to support the new power keyboard, so you can use that as well with this one. There's your contacts there, and it's got the two little clips here that you can put your other keyboard in there. And this does have the 2-stage kickstand, as you can see here. This one out of the way. There's you can get that at that angle as well. I kind of like these two different stand positions, because at times this comes in really handy, and then at times this comes in handy. So very nice. And here on the side, as you can see, it's got where your same thing as a Surface Pro and in the Surface 2, and actually basically all the Surfaces has got the connection for the power magnetizer. USB 3.0, that is different in the Surface 2. There's your mini HDMI connection, which is doesn't have the mini port like the Surface Pro, but that's nice to have that. Speaker right here. On the top, up here in the corner, you have your power button here. As you come all the way across, there's nothing there. On the left hand side here, the other speakers there, and your jack for your headset, up and down volume, and then here is where you have the tray, which is nice. You could just push it in and slide it out. That's where your AT&T SIM card is at. And this is the micro SIM card, not the nano. So if you have a micro, you can use that in here. I wish everybody would do this versus having to use like a little paper clip or anything to push it. I like that you can just push it in. And in the back again, it's got in the back here, it's got the camera 720p, and it's got a little light when it's on. And again, it's got a little light and microphone there, and the wording surface there. And this has got the new this is not painted, so you kind of get what the actual looks like. And here you can see 64 gigabytes, and the micro SD slot is still located here inside here, which is nice. Keeps it in there. I just use that to basically using that as a storage as well for in there. So let me go ahead. I mean, there's nothing different like I mentioned before. Let me set my password in there real quick. There's nothing. I won't go in through it. I like because, you know, like I mentioned before, it's got OneNote. I got Excel and Word. So it's got all these full applications that I can use. As you can see here, close that. The store, you can just kind of go back and forth very nicely. So that's good. I like this because it has that for work. That's what I need. So I can kind of reduce if I wanted to keep this one, you know, for on the go. And here I'll show you guys. Here's the AT&T now that it shows here, because you're gonna get this being a 4G. So you can click in here to connect. Uncheck the roaming. You want to click that off and make sure that's not on, because you don't want to be roaming. And I usually leave this on connect automatically. So what it does, when I come into Wi-Fi that I have this set up, it automatically takes over and goes to my Wi-Fi. So that's a good way to do it. If you think you might be using too much, or you don't think that it's connecting to that, what you can do is, same thing, go here and then just turn off your mobile broadband, and that'll shut that off. Everything else is the same. We can go to settings here. And another thing that does, I'll show you guys, is this one does have, let me see if it's under Bluetooth. No, it's not under there. It does have, here we go, networks. Airplane mode. As you can see, this one does have, that's another different one. It does have the GPS, as you can see there. So it actually works nice using the maps. I've been testing this out with the maps. I'll do another video on the road usage with this, but it does have the GPS, which I like. Because you can be more accurate with the maps. Like I'll go open up here, maps. These are the Nokias. Actually, I haven't even started this one. I had tested it out, and then I reset the device. So I'll put allow, and basically it finds where your location is at, as you can see there. So it's very nice because you can use it as a navigation. But again, it doesn't have the full navigation like an Android like you would expect. This is using the maps from the Windows. Again, this one I'm going to do allow, and it's pretty quick, as you saw. That was very quickly. You can enter your location and do all the map styles. There's my location, map style, aerial view. You can see that it's pretty quickly. It does everything very quick. It's very fluid. So if you guys are looking for something that you want to see how the 4G works, actually I can tell you guys it does work very good. I'm very happy with this, testing this out, and more likely I'll be keeping this one because like I mentioned before, I can have this usage with my Outlook and OneNote, Excel. I just put yes there. See, I haven't opened these other ones up, so let me close all these up. So that's just a quick look at the 4G. There's nothing different. It's basically the same, like I mentioned before. You've probably seen videos, but I just thought if you guys wanted to see what the 4G does. Oh, one more thing before I do get out of this, let me show you guys quickly here. Let's connections. If you go here to connections here, you can actually share this, use this as an access point. As you can see here, you can have and it actually, if you're running, trying to update anything, it's going to tell you that you're on 4G and it wants to wait. You can do over Wi-Fi, but overall, see here, you can set whatever you want, a custom broadband name for it. And here is where you would just click this to share your internet from here. So this becomes like a mobile hotspot, and you can share the data connection with other devices that you might have, other laptops. Let's say you were working with a group of people for work. You basically, set it up. I'm gonna change this, but that's okay. You guys see this. This one, the network name is Surface 2 there. I'll show you guys quickly. I'll go to my Wi-Fi here, and then I should be able to pick this up here real quick. Do scan, and we can see this Surface should be showing up over here. Let me see if I can get it to show up here. There we go. There's this Surface. So then you would connect to it, put the password in there, so your device will be pretty much, just like you normally would. And then when you're done, you just close it off, and pretty much you're back, good to go. And you can see it'll take off, and it'll be back on Wi-Fi. So hopefully that was, if you were looking into the 4G, what to expect. Not much, just the 4G part, and that's it. Thanks for watching.